Hey guys, Chris here with a quick belt video on a belt that arrived recently. This of course is a WWE Shop Universal Replica belt. It's a really cool belt. I'm a fan of the network logo belts. I think they're very unique, very cool. And this has some unique modifications done to it. So I will go through those with you. So this particular belt has been restoned. So the clear plastic gems on the belt have been removed, and the plates have been drilled, and cubic zirconia stones have been applied to the main plate, which makes a really nice difference. The belts on TV obviously have the real stones on there, and this one has been modified to match that. And the stones were added by Mr. Richard Simpson, so he's done a phenomenal job on that. As you can see, the stones are sitting very flat and straight. It's a very tough job, so very impressed with the work he does on these belts. The main plate has also been just slightly curved. Not sure if you can see there, but the stock one comes a little bit flatter than this. Now the seller I bought this belt from advised that it was curved by red leather, which is very bizarre because he's a very gifted leather crafter, and apparently that's the only touch he's had on the belt. So yes, main plate has been curved. The sidebars have been upgraded as well. Now these aren't as thick as the Fandu variety that were released, I think, the year before last, and they're still great too, but these are a bit closer to the ring accurate version, which is just great. Now my favorite part of the belt is actually the leather. As you can see, it's this amazing tone of red, and I will get some other shots of this red as well, because we're sitting by a window right now and it's actually a slightly darker color than what's coming up on camera right now. But the leather is done by Wildcat, who makes the belts for WWE that are used on television, and he's done just an amazing job. You can probably see there, the snapbox texture is just perfect. The geometric border tooling, very crisp. The textures in the middle are just perfect. This of course is missing his signature stamp, which is usually on the end of the belts, but this being a re-leather, I think he's obviously omitted that, along with the WWE network logo that's usually on the strap in these boxes. But very crisp. I think his leatherwork is just, phenomenal. And I think Wildcat deserve all the praise that they get for their belt making and also their leather crafting. But the cut especially, I think the cut is just perfect. On the other side, it's a black backing. It's actually quite similar to the stock replica backing. I'm not sure what that's actually made of, like some sort of faux leather. This is like a textured leather. Very similar to that. But very soft, very nice. I can't really imagine this belt having any other color on the back, so that works well. But I was very surprised when this popped up, because I had reached out to Wildcat in the past, inquiring about re-leathering services, which they politely declined and said, "Oh, I'm sorry, we don't do that anymore. We only focus on making a whole belt," which was fine. But then I saw this pop up, and this re-leather was done by Wildcat, I think in 2018 or 2019. And the seller had obviously receipts and conversations to prove it. But it's very clearly a Wildcat re-leather. I mean, it's got very unique identifying points to identify it as a re-leather, even without that stamp there. But I thought I'd just do a quick video on it because I think it's a really unique belt, very cool, and I'm just a fan of the red universal as well. But anyway guys, I'll take some more shots of the belt outside just to give you another look in a different light. But thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Cheers, bye now.